Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is actually gonna be a little more of like a sit down like talk video. So if you're not new here, hi, welcome back. But if you are new here, my name is Kendall. I'm 18 years old and I am basically a writer and a director now. If you guys don't know, I am filming a movie that I have written next summer and it's gonna be so exciting. This is gonna be such a fun project. And I have always wanted to use my YouTube to promote my ideas and just kind of talk about what it's like wanting to break into the entertainment industry, as well as just, you know, how I'm trying to go about that. And taking my ideas to TikTok was a blessing, and I got so many people interested in my film, and I cannot wait to produce this. I have gotten numerous comments, DMs, people asking about information that I've stated before, but it's not quite clear. So I thought I would actually just go ahead and make a full YouTube video talking about my movie, what it entails, how you're gonna audition, filming, all that good stuff. I do YouTube, so why not bring it to YouTube to help you guys get a clearer understanding? So I'm gonna break it into a couple parts. So yeah, so let's get into the video. So first off, what is my movie and what is it about and how am I doing this? So my movie is an 80s summer slasher film. It is set in the 80s, 1987, and the movie is called Big Cliff 87. It revolves around a boardwalk, a group of teens. My main character, her name is Jessie. Her dad is actually the owner now, reopening it, but it was closed back in 1974 due to an accidental death of a girl named Victoria Pierce. And at the time, Jessie's grandfather was the owner, but a lot of people knew he was really greedy, and he might have actually was the source to how Victoria died. I'm not trying to give away too many spoilers, so you'll just have to watch the movie to see why. Victoria was unfortunately zapped and she passed. This movie is like a psychological, cheesy 80s film, and I wanted to really be authentic to the 80s because I love the 80s and I know so many other people do. I've gotten so many comments about it, like, oh my gosh, the 80s, this is amazing. Like, and I really wanted to really represent that era well, because that was definitely a really big era, and it definitely was symbol with like different like clothing at the time, hairstyles, music, and I definitely want that to all come through in this movie, because as a director and the writer, I really want to make sure that this movie is very to detail, and as well as really shows off the best features of the 80s. Okay, next is going to be about audition. So auditions, I have decided to do self-tape submission, which means you'll just basically film you see doing some sides, which I will link the sides and all of my links page in the description of this video, because then you guys can easily go to the Google Doc, select the sides for the character you want to read and perform them. Auditions open September 12th and are running till November 5th, so you have quite a bit of time to get your audition in, and then after that will become callbacks. I will also have an audition form initially that you will have to fill out. If you are under 18, your parent will also have to fill it out, but I just need basic information, as well as it'll have 3 steps that you need for the whole audition and for me to consider you for a role. 1 will be the self-tape, of course. 2 will be you have to fill out that form. And 3, I will just need like a simple resume, and I will put up a sample resume on my TikTok page shortly after I post this video. But it is just going to be super, if you have no experience, that is perfectly fine. I just need some basic details about like what you can do, maybe like special talents, anything like that. That is perfectly fine with me. Also to note, you do not need any experience to do this, because how I see it is that some people who might not have had basic training in acting might actually blow my socks off versus somebody that has had years of training. Like, that is perfectly fine if you have no experience, if you've just done a couple of school plays, not too big of roles. That is fine, because who knows who you actually are, especially auditioning for like a short film project like mine. Now for callbacks. Callbacks are going to vary in how many people I take. It is going to be determined off of how many people initially audition, which I have no idea how many people are going to be initially auditioning for this. I've gotten a few auditions already, but if I do have a good handful, I'll probably take only about 20-ish callbacks. I don't want to take so many people because I don't want to spend like forever going through like different callback rounds, because I only plan to have 2 rounds of callbacks. One is going to be to narrow down, and then another one to pick people for chemistry reads, and then chemistry reads, and then that's the cast. I'm trying to get this as quickly and swiftly as possible, and I just want to go from one callback round to the other, and then so on and so forth. And I wanted to get that done at least before February, so then I have a cast and I can announce it. Now, I've gotten a lot of comments asking, what am I looking for auditions? Well, a main thing I am looking for is confidence. Do you have like a presence to you? Can you really, are you strong in your acting? Are you strong in your voice? Are you strong in the lines that you are reading? And I really think that is a key thing, especially for auditioning for any kind of movie. Even if it's just a fun project, you definitely want to do your best and show that like you have this already in the bag. Act like you already have the part. Act like you are the character. As well as, I want to see how you take it out of the box. I give you guys sides and you know they're lines, but I want to see how you like think of the lines, like what you think it means, how you think the character would be saying it, how you think there will be acting saying it, how you think it will go. As well as, I just want to see you have fun with the sides. I just want to see you just do what you feel best and have fun with it. Have energy, be smile, or if the scene is like somber, really try to like take it like, like make yourself like, like really embody the scene and just kind of, take the emotion and run with it, which is so important either way. Now for filming. I've gotten a lot of questions about location, when, dates. So the film is going to be filmed in Daytona Beach, Florida, at the boardwalk and in some other various locations. I tried to make sure that most of the movie, the shots were outside at the boardwalk because that is what the movie is centered around. So why not, make more scenes at the boardwalk? This is going to be filming next June. The dates are not quite finalized, but I will definitely put those up as I know. I'm trying to aim for a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. This is going to be during the summer, so I hope most people are free like mid to late June. Now to answer some additional things I've gotten. Is this a paid project? Unfortunately, no. I wish. It would really, I would love to if I could, but this is just for like a really fun project, just for like people to get on their resumes, have fun, work on a film set for a couple days, meet people that are just like-minded and want to get into the entertainment industry but just don't know how. And short films are amazing to do and to kind of help you get a little bit of an understanding of the entertainment industry. But for the most part, this is not paid. The only thing that is, going to be kind of paid is more costumes, food for people, a camera possibly for sure is definitely what I'm looking at right now. Another thing is travel covered. No, if you do book a role, travel is on your expense. I have listed that multiple times in the audition form. So if your parent finds out that it's not covered and you already read the audition form and signed it, I'm gonna be a little confused if your parent did not read it through all the way, but make sure you do acknowledge that. And the same goes for lodging. That's not covered as well. I wish one day I hope. I'm just saying that. Another one is age requirements. So unfortunately, my age limit, because everything happened so quickly and I have like no idea like what I wanted to do with this film. I started blowing up on TikTok for it. I did set an age limit because I didn't know how comfortable I was with hiring younger kids, especially since the script wasn't even done when I first started posting about this. So I just kind of made it like teens, like 14 to 19, which is perfectly normal. So the age limit is 14 to 19. I will have background characters, of course. So if you are younger and you can't do a main role, you can audition. That will be a separate form and stuff for you to kind of, you know, put your interest in for behind the scenes work, which I'm perfectly fine with that. And if you're older than 19 as well, just not in the main cast. So in order to audition, I've gotten this a couple times as well. You do need to be 14 before auditions are open, or turn 14 when the audition period is open. So meaning that if your birthday's in like October, you can audition. Or if your birthday's November 1st, you can audition. Or November 5th and you get it in by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can audition. And don't fret if you're not eligible for this one or you don't get a role at all. I have so many other projects in the works. I have like a TV show, a rom-com, a funny teen comedy, and I want to produce these so bad. So don't you guys worry, you guys will have more and more and more opportunities because I want to do this and I know you guys do too. And I wouldn't want you guys to just, you know, be discouraged because you didn't get a role in a short 80s film. So don't worry. Also, I have gotten a lot of questions about, do I have any preference for how you look? No. That is gonna be the short answer there. Any hair color, any eye color, any skin color, any body size, anybody, I have no preference because you guys are all on the same level playing field. You don't have to look a certain way. I don't have a preference of like this character. Of course, like I have like a vision, but I don't care about the actor, like who, like I don't care about any of that. That is not, there's no big deal, nothing. I don't really have a preference for auditioning and who I'm looking for. If you can fulfill the role perfectly, it doesn't matter how you look. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little short, but it's just basically a rundown of the, you know, the film, auditions, just anything you guys need to know. And if I haven't covered anything that you still have questions about, please feel free to DM me, email me, message me, and all that good stuff. If you have any additional questions that I did not cover, if I covered it, don't ask me. I'm joking, but yeah. But if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you know when I post a video, because I have a couple other videos that I'm currently editing that will be out soon for you guys. So I cannot wait to put those out there. I have gotten so much support and I enjoy just hear you guys, you know, say that I've inspired you and that you guys think this is an amazing idea and that you guys also are starting out to try and become directors too or actors. And I'm literally like, thank you. I love every single one of you guys and nobody goes unnoticed. I try to make sure to comment, really reply to your comments and also like. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in the next one.